Morning. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, and we'll be reading Deuteronomy 19 and 20.
All right. Gabriel? Are you making your own little fort there? Your own little reading niche? Yes. Well, at the table with all of us. So today was our first day of virtual school. And y'all had to do reading niches. So we've had a very full day, right?
Yes. I got a full day too, I guess.
Yes. So now it's time to read 2 chapters.
2 chapters. Wait.
All right. You're home. You are home.
No, home.
All right. Do you have 19?
Yeah.
All right. Let's look at it.
Cities of refuge. When the Lord your God has cut off the nations whose land the Lord your God is giving you, and you dispossess them and dwell in their cities and in their houses, you shall set apart 3 cities for yourselves in the midst of your land, which the Lord your God is giving you to possess. You shall prepare a roadway for yourself and divide the territory of your land into 3 parts, which the Lord your God is giving you to inherit, so that every manslayer may flee there. This is a word concerning the manslayer who will flee there, so that he may live. Whoever kills his neighbor unintentionally, whom he did not hate previously, like when a man goes into the forest with his neighbor to cut wood, and his hand raises the axe to cut down the tree, and the axe head slips from the handle and lands on his neighbor, causing him to die, then he may flee to one of those cities and live. Otherwise, the avenger of blood might, while he is angry, pursue the manslayer and overtake him, because the way is long, and kill him, even though he was not worthy of death, since he did not hate him previously. Therefore I command you, saying, you shall set apart 3 cities for yourselves. If the Lord your God enlarges your borders as he promised your fathers, and gives you all the land which he promised to give to your fathers, and if you will carefully keep all these commandments, which I command you today, to love the Lord your God and to always walk in his ways, then you must add 3 cities more for yourself, beside these 3. Then innocent blood will not be shed in your land, which the Lord your God is giving you for an inheritance, and blood guiltiness be on you. But if any man hates his neighbor, and lies in wait for him, and rises up against him, and mortally strikes him, causing him to die, and flees to one of these cities, then the elders of this city must send and fetch him from there, and deliver him to the hand of the avenger of blood, so that he may die. Your eye must not pity him, but you must remove the guilt of innocent blood from Israel, so that it may go well with you. You shall not remove your neighbor's landmark, which they of old time have set you in your inheritance, which you shall inherit in the land that the Lord your God is giving you to possess. Witnesses. A single witness must not rise up against a man on account of any iniquity or any sin that he sinned. At the testimony of 2 witnesses, or at the testimony of 3 witnesses, shall the matter be established. If a false witness rises up against any man to testify against him, to accuse him of doing wrong, then both the men between whom the controversy is must stand before the Lord, before the priests and the judges who are in office those days. The judges will thoroughly investigate, and if the witness is a false witness and has testified falsely against his brother, then you must do to him as he conspired to have done to his brother. In this way, you must remove the evil from among you. Those who remain will hear and fear, and will never again commit any such evil among you. You must not show pity, but life will be for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. Chapter 20. Rules of warfare. When you go out to battle against your enemies and see horses and chariots and the people that outnumber you, do not be afraid of them, for the Lord your God is with you, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt. It will be when you approach the battle that the priest will approach and speak to the people, and shall say to them, Hear, O Israel, you approach today to do battle against your enemies. Do not be faint-hearted, Do not fear or do not tremble or be terrified because of them. For the Lord your God is he that goes with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you. The officers will speak to the people, saying, What man is there who has built a new house and has not dedicated it? Let him go and return his house, lest he die in battle and another man dedicate it. What man is there who has planted a vineyard and has not eaten of it? Let him also go and return to his house, lest he die in battle and another man eat of it. What man is there who is engaged to a woman but has not married her? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in battle and another man take her. The officers are to speak further to the people, and they shall say, What man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return to his house, lest his brother's heart faint as well as his heart. It will be when the officers have made an end of speaking to the people that they must make captains of the armies to lead the people. When you come near to a city to fight against it, then proclaim peace to it, and it shall be, if it gives you a reply of peace and opens to you, then it must be that all the people that are found within shall become slaves to you, and they shall serve you. If it will not make peace with you, but makes war against you, then you are to besiege it. And when the Lord your God has delivered it into your hands, you are to slay every male there with the edge of the sword, with the women and the little ones, and the livestock, and all that is in the city, all the spoil within, you are to take to yourself. You will eat the spoil of your enemies, which the Lord your God has given you. Thus you are to do to all the cities which are far away, which are not the cities of these nearby nations, but of the cities of these people, which the Lord your God has given you for an inheritance. You must not leave alive anything that breathes, but you shall completely destroy them, namely the Hittites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, the Jebusites, just as the Lord your God has commanded you, so that they do not teach you to participate in all their abominations, which they have done to their gods, causing you to sin against the Lord your God. When you lay siege to a city for a long time and making war against it in order to take it, you shall not destroy the trees there by chopping them down with an axe, for you may eat of them, and you shall not cut them down. For the tree of the field is not a man in which to lay siege. However, you may destroy and cut down only the trees which you know are not fruit trees, so that you may build siege engines against the city that makes war with you until it falls. Deuteronomy 19 and 20.
Oh boy. All of y'all have made your own little niches there.
Yeah, Matt's gonna have one. I want two, Mommy.
You too.
I don't have one.
Good job. Well, not now.
I have something just to cover my eyes. I can't see them.
All right. Say bye.
Bye. Have a great day. Please subscribe. Hope you like the video.
Oh, now your eyes are covered too? Just like Big Brother's, huh?
Here. Hi, everyone. I'll read.